Here's one more staycation type idea. Go on a hike. There are so many trails here in Rhode Island. We caught up with a local group called the Woodland Wanderers at the Norman Bird Sanctuary in Middletown for a beautiful scenic excursion right here in the Ocean State.
So we wanted to start hiking and to bring along our family. It started with my parents. They love to hike, and growing up we always hiked. So we invited them, and then it just grew and grew, and all these beautiful people started joining us, and we've just been having so much fun with it.
The group has been around for about 8 years now. It started as just some friends getting together for hikes on Sundays, for exercise and camaraderie, and also for a break from jobs and life's stressors.
It does, because we step out of our day-to-day. We're in nature that most of us don't see all day long. It gives you a reason to go explore the outdoors and the open space that's here in the state, because there's so much of it. And people don't necessarily know unless they go looking for that. And take you away from cities, cars, people. Yeah, I love it.
Do you remember any of the rejects?
Yes.
Trailblazers.
Yeah.
That was
wasn't
one.
a bad one.
That's
That
a
was
good
my idea.
one.
That wasn't a bad one.
I think it was horrible.
But the vote won. Woodland Wanderers we became.
I just think it's amazing that someone like yourself that has 2 hip replacements, right?
Right.
And you've had multiple sports injuries. You are able to find pleasure and find exercise and find what else through hiking?
Well, it's like a feeling of accomplishment, and you know, it's also nice to be outside, right, in nature. You know, it's not just the exercise that I do it for. I grew up on a lake and was always, you know, an outdoor activity kind of guy. So it's sort of the best of both worlds. And what can you say? I mean, you know, the people that we hike with, I mean, they're some of the best people I've ever known. So it keeps you moving.
Now it's up to
35 at times.
It's great because it celebrates what we have in our own backyard,
That's right.
which everybody forgets about.
We have all this beauty available to us.
Just being in the forest, I mean, there's just something very peaceful about it. I love all the smells, I love the sounds. You know, being a spiritual person, I think of it as my church.
Yep.
You know, just everything that's around. I'm looking for a word. It's like glorious or something that's...
Glorious is a good word.
Yeah.
Tell me the story about your first hike, how you got introduced to the group.
So I was kind of at a crossroads in my life, and I was looking for just something. I ended up coming across this group through a friend, and the first time I hiked, I knew one person on the hike. I don't know, I just loved it. There was just something about it and something about the group. It's beautiful, and who knew that all this stuff was in Rhode Island? Like you said, you could look one way and you're looking at, you know, all this beautiful green rocks and hills, and then you're looking the other way and you've got the ocean, and even on this foggy day, it's absolutely breathtaking. I lived in Rhode Island for most of my adult life and didn't even know that there were these trails out here.
It's open membership, really.
That's correct.
Anybody in the state
Oh, yeah.
can look you up. They can go to Facebook.
Absolutely, yes, and everybody's welcome.
I only knew a couple of people, so I wasn't sure what would happen. And then I got there, and the first thing that happened was that our fearless leader, Bethany, just came up and said, "We are huggers, welcome." And she put her arms around me and gave me the sweetest hug. And I was like, I'm in. I felt so good.
Do you have any memories of any really amazing out-of-state hikes?
I climbed Mount Washington for the first time, and that was something I never thought I would do or be able to do. And I'm definitely afraid of heights, as many of the people in the group know, and I was able to push through a lot of that and make it to the top.
It gives you the opportunity to see the state in a way that you can't see from I-95 or
I mean, there's a
something
road
like that.
right there, but they don't know how beautiful this is.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
can't even see the water.
You know, woods therapy, hiking therapy, it's really good for the soul. It sets up my whole week. I look forward to the Sunday hike, not only to be out in nature, but to be with the Woodland Wanderers.
It's more than just a hike and the camaraderie. It's real fellowship
For sure.
out here in nature.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.